Hello everyone, and welcome to Slay the Princess, the demo. A brand new demo from the creators of Scarlet Hollow. Now if you've been around for a while, you'll know that I love Scarlet Hollow. I really do, and I miss Gretchen, if I'm being honest. This is Slay the Princess. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this video, why not subscribe? I've never done a call to subscribe at the beginning of a video before. Feels unnatural, feels strange. But apparently people say it's a good idea. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this before I ramble on. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. I'm excited.
You're on a path in the woods.
Ooh!
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Sick. Wow, narration. In Scarlet Hollow, there's, it's all up to you to read. So that's kind of cool that there's narrators and voice actors in this one.
You're here to slay her.
You got it.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Honestly, I don't think that's that bad. I mean, explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? That's the thing. If she is this cosmic deity or entity or whatever she is that's capable of destroying the entire world, how is she locked up in a basement of some cabin in the woods? The end of the world, what are you talking about? Oh, there's more options. Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? To be fair, in the beginning of this playthrough, I did say that I was okay with the world ending, so maybe that's the option I should pick.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Dude, have you met Gen Z?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
No! The end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Interesting. Do you have evidence to back this up, that she's capable of even destroying the world?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Yeah, that didn't answer the question, my guy. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
What happens when she gets out? I want specifics. I'm like the most annoying main character this narrator's ever had to deal with.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Have you considered that the only reason she's gonna end the world is because you locked her up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
It's not comfortable looking in that mirror, is it? I see.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
I like eggs. I kind of want to just let her out straight away. I just want to see what the end of the world looks like, or if anything actually happens. We shall see. Maybe I'll change my mind.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
It's a very nice cabin for the end of the world to be chilling in the basement of.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Oh.
She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That's my voice. I'm a big, strong, handsome man. Okay.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Wait, so my character, the hero, is against this whole thing. The narrator is pushing me to kill the princess, and the princess is obviously going to say, hey, don't do that.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Okay, so a knife. Is that for me to take to go and do some murdering?
The blade is your implement.
I see.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I mean, you could kill someone with a table. It would just be a little bit more difficult. But possible. Take the blade, enter the basement. I kind of want to just enter the basement, because this princess is probably not that bad. She's probably chill. And I'm probably going to let her out.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Interesting. So you say that she lives here? What kind of princess would live in a rotting cabin in the woods? Unless she's a witch disguising herself as a princess.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Then again, why would she be tied up in her own house? Anyway.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me, my love. Here to rescue you.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Kinda like my voice, right? Beautiful and hypnotizing. Not at all annoying.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Have you met me? Hi! Just checking in on you. Here to save you. I'm here to save you. Lying. Just checking in.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Well, that's sad. Also, how are you alive? I'm starting to believe less and less that this is a defenseless little princess has been captured.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
How are you alive? How are you alive? Also, you're very pretty.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Yeah, probably. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. Examine the chains, I'll see what I can do. Let's examine the chains! I want to see what the end of the world is.
More difficult.
Sorry, my guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome, my love.
You're making a huge mistake.
You're making a huge mistake.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay. But I'm a big, strong boy. I'm the hero. What?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No. Where do I get one?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Well, they might have if they were dumb. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Yeah, let's go look upstairs.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Thank you. She seems
You attempt
nice.
to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Well, that explains how she's still alive then, because she's not alone. Hey, let me out of here, try the door, or return to the bottom of the stairs. Oh yeah, try the door before they know that I'm aware they locked me in.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Gosh darn it.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Oh, that sucks.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Oh, it was you, wasn't it? It was the narrator. They locked me in. Huh.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
You getting mad that I'm not listening to you? I just don't like being told what to do. Whenever it comes to games like this, like the Stanley Parable and things like that as well, whenever there's a narrator or someone kind of telling me what to do, I just insist on doing everything opposite.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Who's they? Give me information. I need context.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Mm-hmm.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Why can't you get out of them? If you are a really evil entity capable of destroying everyone and the world, then I don't think a chain is going to stop you.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Now that I didn't see coming. You get more and more beautiful every second I spend with you, darling. Okay.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
Right. Is it the knife being thrown?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I'm sure there is. Or it is.
Or we could use it to free her.
We could.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Says you. Free the princess, slay the princess. You know what? I want to live happily ever after with my wolf queen. I'm gonna free her and watch this world fucking burn, I guess. I don't know.
Fine.
Let's do it.
Against your better judgment.
No, I didn't want to do that.
Place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Ew.
You cut into her flesh.
I know, I hate that. Stop that. No.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
That's a strong knife.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
I've been playing this for 20 minutes. This is not how I saw this going.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
She's solid.
No, she didn't.
I like her more and more every time they describe her. What is wrong with me?
She clutches the wound,
Hi, babe.
softly smiling as her gaze meets yours.
Please don't kill me. I want to live happily with you. You know, killing and eating and pillaging and all that kind of stuff.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah,
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
you got it. Living happily ever after, I hope. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Right.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
Whoa.
your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What am I? Hello, excuse me? Some sort of orc? That's pretty cool. Orcs are cool. Yeah, so you have control over me. Then why are you giving me any option at all? Why wouldn't you just control me to do what you want me to do?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Literally nothing, babe. I would never. Slay the princess. Huh. Interesting. Warn her. Ooh. So there is another option. Slay the princess, warn her. Oh.
Stop that.
Haha.
Oh, I thought this was all a little too easy.
Yeah, same.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Nope.
But the princess dodges. Wait, she dodges?
Yeah, she does.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
What if I don't want to leave here alive? What if I want the world to burn? Ever think of that? Slay the princess, resist. Let's resist some more.
The blade. Move the blade.
No, I won't.
I'm sorry. I can see you're doing your best to resist what's happening to you. I'll try and make
She
Oh,
pounces on you
God.
with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm. You feel her claws on your foot, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained red as your blood seeps into the fabric. When she manages to escape from this place and bring ruin to the world, know that it was all your fault. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Yay! Chapter 2. What? Wait, what? I thought it was just gonna restart.
You're on a path in the woods.
What?
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting deja vu somehow. Wait. I thought the game was just gonna restart. I didn't realize it would continue. Interesting, okay. But anyway, that was a cool way to die. That was a very cool way to die. My queen went forth and brought destruction on the world, and everyone died in fire and brimstone, and it was kind of sick, so I'm happy with that.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What would happen if I just kept trying to free her? I kind of want to see every aspect of this story. I want to see what happens if you try to slay her, if you try to free her, if you do a bit of both. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. I have to say that now because that's exactly what I just said.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us has been here.
Doubt.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Oh, my character remembers too.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. We can help her. We just have to find a way.
Hi, sir. You're new. So voice of the hero is like my traditional heroic side that wants to save the princess, you know, the knight that saves the princess, whatever. And this is what I was left with after what happened to me last time in the last life. I was left with doubt. So I now doubt the narrator. Ah, okay.
Oh. Is there another one of us in here?
I think so.
Help her? Need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Yeah, but I chose not to listen.
Sure, and all of us in here definitely believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay focused on the task at hand.
This narrator has a very difficult job dealing with me. Oh, don't you worry, I'll gladly slay that princess. She's got it coming. Yep, okay, definitely gonna slay the princess. What happens if we turn around and leave? Ooh, so many tempting options. I'm turning around and I'm skedaddling.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
No, that's okay. I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm just gonna pretend I can't even hear him. If I get a voice of ignorance.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah, I do.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
It's funny.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
It's funny how that worked out, isn't it? Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yes. I'm aware of that. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. Quietly continue down the path. Yeah, why is it on me? Why is it on me to sort out your issue? If the narrator has control over this house, can lock the door, can throw the knife out of nowhere, why does he or they need me to deal with this? Why is it on me? Why is the fate of the world on my shoulders? I did not sign up for this.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
If you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Mm-hmm. And you're not gonna stop me. Okay, you stop me.
Look at that. You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Great. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who has ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Well, I can live with myself, okay?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Ooh!
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Cool.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Who's the real cosmic deity here? Don't think it's the princess.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Well, what do we do about that?
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you?
Little bit.
It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
To be fair, my guy, you hit the nail on the head. I will say, in real life, I have been known to be stubborn. So, it's interesting that it's playing out this way in the game.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
F in chat. Chapter 2 again? The Stranger. Huh. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. You aren't kidding! She actually entered the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? But I died. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. I didn't even notice the walls. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. They weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? Those walls have always been there.
No, they
There
haven't.
weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost, or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Why would that be so bad? Why do I need to do this?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Where's my new voice?
Yeah, screw this guy. They might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
I like my new voice.
I have one last warning for you.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So what you're saying is she's gonna girl boss, gatekeep, and gaslight me. Interesting.
The interior of the cabin is odd, the air smelling faintly of plastic, the wood of the walls fitting together at uncomfortable angles. The only furniture is a plain wooden table, its legs all the wrong lengths, causing it to tilt towards the door. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Interesting. So the cabin is changing. It's not fitting together correctly anymore. It's like reality is getting so warped and distorted by us having to do this over and over again that things are changing.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it right.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyways?
The contrarian makes some sound points.
I, for one, would rather have it. We don't really know what we're dealing with here.
And the hero is... Well, before the hero had some sort of like valor or whatever, and was like, no, we're not slaying the princess because she's the princess, we have to save her. But now the hero is being really cautious. This is cool.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
Largely as many times as it takes you to get sick of me and close the game. I feel like I should take the blade, just to see what changes. I don't have to use it, though.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
What's a dinky little blade gonna do against the end of the world, though? Real questions.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are warped and shoddily constructed. The air seeping up from below is heavy, oppressive, with an odd stink to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her voice carries up the stairs, its multi-tonal lilt adding to the already uneasy atmosphere.
What?
I love. Is someone there?
Well, I'm glad I picked up that knife.
This isn't what I expected her to sound like.
Same.
What is she? I think we'd all like to know.
Yeah.
You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
Yeah, she doesn't look the same as she did before, not nearly as lovely, but there's still a charm to her.
She locks eyes with you,
I...
one moving a little faster than the other. The loose skin of her face stretches into something resembling a smile.
Gorgeous.
Good lord. Something in her neck bulges,
Oh no.
roiling under her skin as she starts to speak, her voice pouring out between her closed teeth.
You're as lovely as the day I met you. Nice to see you again. So listen, I wasn't planning to kill you when I entered this basement, but, since meeting you here on this day, I feel a little differently about what I was intending to do, and now I may just kill you because, frankly, you make me uncomfortable.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I had a friend.
I wonder why. Yeah. What? Thank you for playing the 7 endings in the demo and many more ways to die. Oh. Voice it. Look at all these amazing people. Good job, everyone. But wait, what? I'm starting again. The hero and the princess. And this time, we're just gonna go straight in and kill her. Yes. Proceed into the cabin. We are gonna slay this lumpy... this lumpy mattress of a woman. Because frankly, she made my skin itch. Cool. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement. Very curious what's gonna happen this time. Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. What happens if I say nothing?
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Yep. Hi, babe.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh, she's not
and
happy.
lock eyes with the princess.
This time she seems not pleased.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
She's a threat to my heart.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Kind of regretting it though. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me in trying to kill you. Nah. I haven't decided yet. Just here to talk. Steel your nerves and step forward. I'm gonna do this saying nothing. So I wonder if that would change anything.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know, I'm a massive legend.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She's smart.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
See, when you say things like that, it makes me tempted. I'm just gonna, like I said, not say a word. Just slay her. See what happens.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
I feel bad.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
I feel bad.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
this is it, isn't it?
But I don't know. Do something cool and kill me or something. So I feel less bad.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Okay.
But I have to wonder.
I'm sorry.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
There's my girl.
There it is again. That razor-sharp look in her eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words.
Kill me. Do something cool and kill me.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like this I feel like she kind of has some trick up her sleeve. Of course not, that was too easy. Of course not, that was way too easy. That was far too easy. I did not expect it to actually work. I didn't expect her to let me even get slightly close to her.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
I'm not the one getting worked up, you're the one getting all worked up.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Cool.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We did just kill someone, my guy.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
For the greater good.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
But...
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space.
That's my girl.
What happened?
She did something sick and cool.
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from. Don't worry.
What?
You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Wait. Am I the new princess? You know what I mean? Like, that original princess came here because this narrator told her to kill someone. The narrator in this cabin is some sort of entity. Maybe the narrator is the cabin, for all I know, because it locked the door somehow. And so it's just like replacing the host. It's kind of like a parasite. I don't know. Interesting. I kind of like, oh, okay. Nah, I was kind of hoping for a better ending to saving the world, you know?
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Why? Why, though?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Someone coming along to slay me?
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Oh, we're playing this game. You and I are gonna team up. Secretly, I see. Explore, didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy, we're happy. Hell no, have you got any ideas on how to get us out of here? Of course we are, I like it here. Let's do the explore option, because I think we can still pick the other two.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
He's just like gatekeeping and girl bossing us. Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy, I'm sure of it. Yeah, maybe we're not happy.
Because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
I hope you're not going to say game overing ourselves, because I'm not going to like that idea.
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
What did I just say, my guy?
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Yeah, I thought so. I already beat you to the punch.
He's right. It's the only way out.
And unfortunately, I think you're right. To this particular scenario, not to any other scenario ever. Stop it.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Yeah, you're right. There's like 6 other endings.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
That's the thing. I know one of the endings is probably going to be this purgatory of just, being happy and content. I don't want to be here. It's boring. You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. Yeah, you better be right about this.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Thank you. That's a good friend.
I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Okay, language.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Yeah, I do.
The princess's body is dust and bones,
Oh my.
though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
So, yeah, we really were here for a very, very long time.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
But do we die?
The end. Nice knowing you.
It's nice knowing you too. What a nice guy. Chapter 2, The Spectre. Huh. So we didn't die. What am I gonna do this time? Maybe I'll take the knife and not kill her? Just to see what options exist.
The interior of the cabin is
Oh.
cold. A soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only item of furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge. Before you have a chance to even think about taking it,
Hey!
the top of a hand appears from underneath the floorboards.
So she's a ghost now.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Hi, bestie. You look cute.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Oh, wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Yeah, she's already dead. What do you want me to do? We did it.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer. I guess we've got some things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
Yeah, about that. Ooh, interesting. That's another ending. Okay, so from this point on, whatever routes I do and decisions and things like that, I'm just gonna skip any text that we've already seen. And then just show you guys all the new text and the new decisions and things like that. So she's
Are you
cold
here to kill me or something?
when she knows I've got the knife. Are you here to kill me? What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm decided. I'm just here to talk. No, let's do no way. Because I haven't come down here with the knife and not killed her yet.
Maybe because of the giant knife you're holding?
Yeah, don't look at the specifics. It's fine.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
No.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
You will hate what I did in the last life. Drop it, tighten your grip. I'm gonna drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Nice.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Of course, my love. I'd love to talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Yeah, I do. This time, I hope she won't turn into a scary wolf lady and chew off her own arm. But, you know, if she does, can't say I didn't expect it. It'll just be like one of those kinds of flaws that I love her for, that I embrace her for, right? She may not like it about herself, but I do. I think it's becoming.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
What would happen if we just talked to her and tried to convince her out of destroying the world? If she's even capable of it.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
Relationship, you say? Yeah, this is, pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. There's people out there who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? A relationship. Coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Yeah, fair, cool, sick. Okay, that's fine. Apologies. Anyway, moving on. There's people out there who think you're a threat. What do you have to say about that? Actually, no. Let me ask you about your name. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
So mommy would be fine? Just asking for a friend.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Dude, I just came into this room with a knife. Of course she's not going to tell me her name. How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? I don't know if I want to kill her yet, though. This one.
Don't just tell her that.
Sorry, my guy.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I wouldn't. If they threw me down here like this and just left me to die and sent someone to kill me, I wouldn't like the world very much.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
How long have you been down here?
Just how long has she been down here?
Yeah, same.
Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
Well, you did chew off your own arm. I'm not saying that I'm holding that against you. I'm holding it over your head as like a weird grudge or something, but I can't lie and say that I've forgotten it. Deflect, what are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I've told you enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm inclined to trust you more than I'm inclined to trust them. Let's deflect. Why not?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Well, that's sad.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Or she could just have been down here for a very long time and doesn't even remember what her life was like before. Who knows?
I don't think what I do really matters.
Okay.
Look, at the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Right.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Very true.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
I feel that manipulation's starting to happen.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Why are two of you against the narrator?
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or any other number of good things that I'm sure you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You're not making this easy.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Yeah, but by that logic, yours isn't either.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, I did trust you. In the beginning, I let her out. I didn't question it at all. I didn't even try to slay her. I didn't even try to threaten her in any way. And the narrator was controlling me, and she couldn't escape because I was trying to kill her. So she killed me. I hope that sentence made sense, but I don't think it did. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, she has killed me once, but it wasn't necessarily because she wanted to. So maybe she's the correct person to trust. I don't know.
So, do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How would I get you out of here? How long have you been down here? How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Okay, great.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then.
No.
I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
True. We didn't have the knife last time we did this.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Wait, what? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Great. Okay, cool. Okay, we have apparently talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Not really. What do you mean about the knife? I thought you meant use it to, like, pry open whatever lock is on that chain, but The two voices in my head seem to think differently. Slay the princess, examine the chains. I'm getting you out of here. Keep her locked away. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Let's examine the chains, and then next time around, if I can, I'll keep her locked away and continue to get to know her. Right? Right.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Sorry, my guy.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
But I'm a strong boy. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs. No, that's the second option is what I did the first time. And yeah, it didn't. She just ended up chewing her arm off. So I'll say the first one.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Okay, well.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Is someone else here?
I'll just return because I know that that door is locked.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Yeah, I know.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Hey, babe.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did. Fucked up.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Okay, this is different. You sure?
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Free the princess, slay the princess. Well, we've made it this far. I've killed her twice. No, once? I don't even know. I'm gonna free her again. But this time we have the knife, so something different might happen.
Against your better
Okay,
judgment,
now this is the same thing.
place the blade against the princess's arm,
I hate
just
this.
above them.
But yeah, I'll skip forward until something different happens, but I think I kind of messed it up and got the same ending again. I can warn her, but I know how that ends. Should I just slay the princess?
Bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay. There's no going back now. Though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder, she barely so much as flinches, turning around to stare at you incredulously.
She looks super offended. How would...
Are you serious?
I wish I weren't, darling.
I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have to kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one.
I don't doubt you for a second, my queen. Have
But I
fun.
don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
Yeah, go ahead, have fun. Take your time.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see that razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing.
I didn't think she was either, my guy.
Before you have the opportunity to make
Ouch.
another move, she rears back and hits you with a bone-shattering haymaker.
Hell yeah.
You fall to your knees,
Oh.
though barely able to bring your trembling arm up to defend yourself before she hits you again.
Wait, but I stabbed her.
Every blow is as
Oh,
punishing as the
oh.
first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
This is taking on a whole new meaning of step on me, queen.
If we're lucky, the wound you manage to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, we'll kill her before she gets out.
I think the truth of this game is that there is no right person. There is no correct person in the story. The narrator is not in the right. The princess is not in the right. No one's good in this story.
Too weak to even try fighting back. How disappointing.
Who said I wanted to fight back?
She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground.
Confident heel.
Her knee
Ouch.
falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
I want to see your true form if this isn't it.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry, but it's over.
I'm dead.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ouchie. Chapter 2, The Fury. Oh, am I pissed? Am I super pissed off?
The The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be.
Different.
The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be different.
Yep. Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are wide and deep. The air seeping up from below is heavy and oppressive, with an odd, eggy stink to it.
Eggy?
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, fierce.
Somehow even fiercer than it was before.
Of course it is. Don't let it intimidate you. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Hi. I'm just gonna toss this knife away.
Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time?
Yeah, a little bit.
It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
I'd like to see that.
I told you. It's pointless.
I was wondering when I might have company. Free me from my bindings, and maybe I'll let you live for a while.
God. I misclicked, but I scared myself. So we've had ending 1, Princess Lumpy, ending 2, Ghosty Goo, ending 3, Demon Queen. Should we try and get another one? I'm not gonna take the blade. Just gonna go.
Hello? Is someone there?
She does sound a little sweeter than she did before.
This hypnotism.
Don't let it.
Hi, just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. Hey, I think I'm here to slay you.
You must have the wrong address.
That was cute.
Great job. You've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thanks.
You
Hi.
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
I wish. Hold on, let's talk first. If I examine the chains, it's just gonna do the key route again, isn't it? And then I'll just die anyway. Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Hi. Let's chat. What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I wasn't kidding when I said I was sent here to kill you. You're apparently a threat to the world. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I won't kill you, but I can't set you free, it's too risky. What if I stayed here for a while and kept you company? Maybe then everyone could be happy. Go back upstairs without saying another word. Examine the chains. God, there's so many options. Let's do this one. I don't know anything about you, but you're locked up down here for a reason. She must know why she's locked up down here, or at least remember what happened.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yeah, what is it? Tell me.
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Yeah, right. That's why I'm asking you.
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
If I'm the first person you've seen, what have you been eating and drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
It has everything to do with everything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess.
Oh,
That's hardly relevant.
interesting.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do this keep her locked away one.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Right.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs. I thought you were just making a bad joke. You were actually sent here to kill me?
Sorry. It's a little awkward, but yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Well, then we will deal with that when that happens.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
I like
One
that
way or
idea.
another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Well, I didn't see that one coming.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Okay. How? Why am I so excited to die?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Retrieve the blade to help her escape. Okay, I get you out of here. Lock her in the basement. Oh, that's an option. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, because the other two I feel like they just encroach on territory I've already been.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Well, I win because I get another ending.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Right, compromise.
Where are you going?
Bye.
You can't just leave me here.
Well, at least it'll be better than before. You'll have someone to talk to. We can play Scrabble. We can play Uno. I'm pretty good at Uno.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Bye.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of convincing me to come back down and save you. You're threatening me.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table
Nice,
that once
dude.
held the blade.
That table, not letting anything in.
Okay, we can make this work.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
If she slipped the chains, got up to the door, and can't get through because of a small table, then what kind of demonic entity is she?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Yeah. How'd you get out of those chains that you were in for so long before now?
It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
I think that ship has sailed, to be honest.
Sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
A little bit.
As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting back on her good side anytime soon.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Yeah, I really don't think it's possible.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
No.
No, it doesn't.
I'm kind of screwed. We've screwed it. Threaten me all you want, all it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all that was an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. Ignore her and go to sleep. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. If you kill me now, it says more about you than it does about me, I think.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
Why do you have to wait until I'm asleep? If you can't get out of that door right now, what makes you think you're going to be able to get out of it when I'm asleep?
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
I kind of wish I said the thing about it all being a lie and that she wasn't a sweet princess and she's a monster and things like that. Because if she got out, maybe she would be like, no, I have a chance to prove that I'm not those things and not kill me. But I sort of called her out for threatening me, and now I feel like she's definitely going to kill me.
Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Hi, baby. Hi, love.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as
Uh-oh.
the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Not my little toesy woesies.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
Well, you have lied about the facts of the situation, though. When I chose, in the first playthrough, to not kill her, you took control of my character and forced me to. So you can control the narrative. So just stop her then. I don't know.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Sure. You know, watch time's important.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
How do you feel that? Also gross.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Just a touch.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Yeah, I want to help you get out. I want to be your little protege. I want to go on wacky wild adventures with you. I think it'd be fun. But I don't know how. I don't know where the key is.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
I guess.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Sad. Oh, chapter 2, the nightmare. Interesting. She's gonna kill me immediately.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only item of furniture is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Look at the shadows outside the windows. Gross. Also, hi.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No. The basement door. It isn't there anymore. She could be anywhere.
Well, not if she's chained up.
It's just a frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting.
Maybe.
No, what did you do? This isn't how things are supposed to go. She's supposed to be an ordinary princess.
I didn't do anything. I was trying to be nice to her, but then she went all demonic on me. So I failed to see how this is my fault.
Quick, the blade.
I don't think it's gonna help. Oh no, oh
Take your
no.
little toy.
I
It
hate
won't do you any good.
I hate what you've become.
Your legs go numb before you even have a chance to reach for the blade. You collapse to the floor as your lungs seize up, refusing to take in air.
Shit.
No, not again!
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Maybe. I hope so.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
That is a mask. It's a mask. Huh.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
You sound confused.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine. It's happened 3 times. Interesting. Okay, so that was ending 4. I'm just gonna call that one Masked Clown. Okay, not taking the blade. Yep. Yep.
Hello?
This. Don't let.
Okay. Okay, this time I'm just gonna say I'm here to save you, because I am. I genuinely want to try and become her little demon apprentice.
How many times do I have to tell you how?
Wait,
Shush.
really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
Yeah, I'm here.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
It is me. Hello.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
I didn't.
Don't
Shit.
do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Well, you know, we're ending 5, so I think we are closer to the end. Hold on, let's talk first. Let's just examine the chain, see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Sorry, my guy.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Interesting, that's new, I think.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
No, that's the same.
She barely hesitates
Fuck.
before raising her arm to her mouth.
Okay, if I just resist again, she's just gonna kill
The
me.
blade!
I'm sorry.
She pounces
Yeah.
on you. You collapsed. When she can't. As much as I'd prefer. Everything goes
Damn
dark.
it! We've already had this ending.
The interior, the blade.
What did I do last time? After she tore me apart. Did I take the knife and try to kill her? Or did I just enter the basement? I think I just entered... knowing me, I probably just entered the basement because I thought, oh, she killed me out of mercy. She's probably really nice. Okay, let's take the knife this time.
You take the blade.
Unless
from
I
the
did that
table.
last time, I don't know.
It'd be difficult. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a step. Her voice.
Hello?
It's even more hypnotic. Is it more? I think we're in love. For everyone's sake, you're not in love. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
Wait,
with
this
the
is different.
princess. There's a. She's still so beautiful, and she has both of her arms again. Did everything we just went through actually happen?
What's happening? I thought I've already done this one. Am I doing something correctly, friends? This is highly unusual.
You. I remember you. You're going to help me get out of here, right?
She's so cute. Oh, that was an ending. Okay, what do we do this time, friends? There's 2 more endings and I have no idea how to get them. If we enter and then we come back out and we grab the blade again, that's different. I don't think I've done that yet. Don't think so.
Avoid
Hello?
this. Don't.
Unless we lie, because I don't think I've lied to her either.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me?
She believed me.
I was
Oh,
starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
that's sad.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
So I didn't take the knife, and I've lied to her, so she trusts me.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Sad. What if we go back and retrieve the blade and say, I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you, because I definitely haven't done that one.
Thank you.
It's okay. You are.
Turn back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
So, what? You're going to try and kill me?
A little bit, yeah, and I feel terrible, honestly.
You'll regret this. I promise you. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
Thank you. So sweet, so supportive.
But you'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
Yeah, I remember this from last time. Please don't be the same ending.
You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade,
Yep,
both
yep.
yours and the world's only possible salvation.
A simple blade saves the world. Interesting.
If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement
This is different.
stairs.
This is different. Friends, this is different.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only
Oh.
a severed arm. Princess is nowhere to be seen.
Interesting.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
A touch. Hello? I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we could start over? I kind of want to say that one. She lost an arm, but I'm locking her down here and letting her bleed out. Let's finish this. I think we got off on the wrong foot. Do you think we can start over, my queen? My queen.
Oh, you coward!
No, I don't think we can.
But why?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
No, I don't wanna. Also, where are you? Let's finish. Okay, maybe letting her bleed out is its own ending. And then fighting her and saying, let's finish this, is an ending too. Because I want to do that one.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Investigate the arm, close the door behind you. Oh, so she can't leave? Maybe that's the 2 endings. I'm gonna close the door behind me.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Yeah, maybe.
This isn't right. Where is she?
On the ceiling. Investigate the arm. Come on out. Let's just get this over with. I'll wait. Ooh, spicy.
Do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
You're the one who's bleeding profusely from a limb, not me.
You do your best to patiently wait her out. But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in.
Don't say I fell asleep.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Keep waiting, venture into the shadows. I don't know what to do. Maybe I keep waiting? No, she'll just kill me again. I'll venture into the shadows. Screw it. I'm being brave.
Step into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Ouch.
Holy shit. What is she?
The monster. Give up, fight back, fight back!
You roll the princess off your back and turn to face her, rising to your knees and readying your blade.
Fight me!
Those eyes. She's going to kill us.
Probably a little bit, yeah.
Yes, things do look a little grim, don't they? Our friend is losing quite a lot of blood. But there's a reason she's struck with an ambush. She's not confident about a direct confrontation.
And she is very, very wounded.
Just because she's playing it safe doesn't mean we have the upper hand.
Also a good point.
Come on now. Don't let your confidence waver. This is an important moment.
I'm going to kill you.
Probably, yes.
The princess leaps
God.
onto you as you raise your blade in defense. You find your target and time after time you strike, but the wounds she inflicted in her ambush hinder your movements, and with each fresh exchange you're a little slower, a little weaker.
Are we just both gonna die at the same time?
You seek solace in the fact that she is slowing too. Finally, she collapses, and you collapse beside her.
Interesting. The Romeo and Juliet way out.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Looking forward to it.
Your grasp on the blade weakens. It slips from your numb fingers, lying uselessly on the floor.
This can't be how it ends, right?
I'm sorry, but it is. If we're lucky, the wounds she sustained will take her before too long. But our friend isn't making it out of this basement.
Yep.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Sag. The Beast. Ooh. Maybe she's like a werewolf or something.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Oh, he's kind of right. Kind of werewolf-like. Kind of lichen.
She has both her arms again. And she's different, isn't she?
Tad. She has a tail.
The beast is showing us what she really is.
You're the reason I'm still down here. Fiend, monster, betrayer. Nothing will get between my teeth and your throat.
Try it, babe. I'm not cut out for this. Okay, so that's another one. Like the werewolfy ending. Okay, so we have one more.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Nice. Go for it, bestie. This is an ending?
Feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Holy shit, that hurts.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Right.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her
Wait, is
fists
this different?
connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
We can still turn this around.
Can we finish the job and give up? We unlock her in the basement. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know.
Serious? It's a good idea.
I don't know.
Taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out.
Fine.
Valid
You
point.
make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
Well, I really think I can try.
She steps towards you,
Ooh.
ignoring her chains. They
Oh,
creak
no.
and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor.
I don't think I've said this yet, but she's strong.
She's free. Hurry.
I think we're screwed.
You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
We've done this before, but this is not how we got here.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement.
Please don't be the same ending.
It's out of your mind as best you can. Where is she?
Thanks for
Yeah.
helping me get out of that.
You try, it isn't.
Damn it. Okay. I haven't said this one, that I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and kept you company? Then everyone would be happy.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Wait, have I said this before? Please no.
So you weren't kidding on the stairs?
Leaving her alive is too risky. So I'm the only one who liked that.
One way or another? I'm going, but if you don't, I can promise.
You have to make a...
Help her escape. Okay, let's get her. You out of here. Is this new? Is this new?
You can't be serious.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
Is this new?
You're making... No. I think you walk up to the chain. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere doubtful.
God damn it, it's just the arm thing again. I've slayed her like this. I've freed her like this. I don't
Without
know.
hesitation,
Wait.
you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. The wound drives... Okay. There's no going back now.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
Did I do a deception? Was I a sussy little backer?
The princess pushes away from you,
Ooh.
the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Ouch. Oh, she's got the blade. Uh-oh.
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Yes, I know. You've killed me like 8 times.
Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into
Ouch,
her
ouch,
again,
ouch.
and again. Forget about trying to rescue her. This,
Slay
though
the
your
princess.
nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees.
We can still turn this around.
I did this one. I did this one. So maybe we give up.
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room. Her shining eyes watch you from the darkness, unblinking and curious as you read out. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
Is this new? I can't tell anymore.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I was trying to make you my friend, but you wouldn't let me.
This is the end, isn't it? Before you
Okay.
can answer, everything goes black, and you die.
This is new, right? Is it? Is it? No, it's the beast again. I'm not sure what the other ending is. I have tried multiple things. I've been sat here for a little while trying different combinations of things, and I can't seem to find it. Have I already done it? I honestly don't know. I've lost track of time. But anyway, this was Slay the Princess, and I hope that you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me today. If you did enjoy watching, then please consider subscribing and liking and commenting and notification bell and whatever. All of the good stuff. But yeah, this was very fun. The rest of the game is apparently out in 2023, but if you like this kind of style and this kind of storytelling and humor, then go and check out Scarlet Hollow on my channel as well, as it was developed by the same people. But anyway, that's it for now, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that might be. Bye bye.